Hey guys, how's it going? So this will be my first Halo Wars video, hopefully not the last, but as you can tell with my wonderful consistency on my channel, who knows how many videos I'll upload. I think these videos are much easier to do than Let's Plays. There will be very minor editing. As you can see here, I'm just going to show the people we're up against. This is the only part I'm actually going to edit, but you can see the ranks. Obviously, I'm as Hedge, so we're the second to last rank before General, and my entire team is made up of those, and I'm sorry I can't even remember the names of the ranks, the bird ranks. God, I need to edit this and be a little bit more resourceful. But we have the advantage from the start. It should be no surprise who's going to win this. But I found this to be a pretty interesting game for what happens, and I'm not going to spoil it. You're going to have to watch it yourself to find out. But so I'm also, just for the record, I'm not a pro. I know there will be people who watch this and dismiss me as a noob, and this might be my only video with Halo Wars, and they might be right. This could be my only video upload. I don't know regarding Halo Wars, but it's a game I've been playing for a few years. I didn't start playing until 2 years after it came out, actually. But so I am newer than most. Most people who play, I believe, are veterans. There's about 5,000 to 6,000 people who play every night. Definitely not as many as there used to be. But let's see. As for now, I'm actually trying out a new strategy this game. I usually have at least one shield generator, and if you're playing against generals, high-level people, they don't build shield generators through the Covenant. They just don't do it. The best strategy I can tell for high-level games is the best defense, or no, I'm sorry, the best offense is the best defense. And as with new people, they think, the best defense is the best offense. New people make the mistake of wanting to build up, not rushing, upgrading all their units, or possibly even upgrading units before they even make them, and that's a mistake. Play the game the way you want to play it, especially against the computer. Do what you want to do to win, but as for 3 versus 3, player matches on matchmaking, the best thing you got to do is get your units out as fast as you can and attack as soon as you can. And sorry if you hear my dog's collar in the background. He never scratches himself, but he's doing this, of course, while I'm recording. So hopefully that's not too much of a distraction. I'll just keep talking through it. So right here I'm wanting to eliminate the flood that are guarding these reactors for my teammates to get. As you'll see, they actually don't take advantage of that. Usually, I don't know how high-level people play this map. I don't know if it's best for the Covenant to get these reactors to make the Scarab as fast as possible, or if it's good for one of the human players to get them. When I play with 2 of my friends, which is usually what I do, they'll usually get the reactors, and I don't, regardless if I'm Covenant or human or not. So I'm usually the one tasked with clearing this out.
Warehouse complete.
But so I'll end up taking these reactors and not doing much with them. They were valuable resources that could have been put to better use. For anyone who hasn't played Halo Wars, if you're a human, which most people are more comfortable playing human, it costs 250 resources to build a reactor. And then it costs 500 resources to build another reactor in another spot. Now if you upgrade a reactor instead of building another reactor, it costs 1,200. So if you build one ground unit, you can take over these neutral reactors here for the price of the ground unit. So it's a big advantage you can get at the beginning of the match. And sadly, I was the only one with the mic here. One thing you might hear me rant about a lot if I end up uploading more 3 versus 3 random videos, I get so mad at people that don't have a mic. It comes free with your Xbox when you buy it, assuming if you buy it new. And especially on a real-time strategy game, a team-based game type, you have to have a microphone. This right here, here's the twist. Our teammate quits. I'm pretty sure it was a network issue. It was like an unintentional disconnect. It's still really annoying. Sadly, in Halo Wars, you can't connect back if you are disconnected, so he's out of the game for good. So right now it's 2 versus 3. I'm pretty much figuring we've lost, and never mind, I did build a shield generator. I thought I didn't. So I did end up building a shield generator. I figured since these guys were the people that were facing pretty new, that they might try a noob rush strategy. And what I mean by noob rush, I don't mean every rush is a noob strategy, but a lot of new people, they just don't know how to rush properly. So I'm thinking the only way we're going to win, and I say this over the microphone, not knowing if my blue teammate can hear me or not. I'm saying we got to attack now or we're going to lose, because they're going to build up and we're going to get demolished. So my normal strategy, and as I'm doing here, is to have 3 supply pads or 3 warehouses. As you can hear, warehouse upgraded. For the Covenant, a supply pad is a warehouse. For the humans, a you know, I'm sorry, I'm like mentioning the obvious here. It's just for people who subscribe to my channel. There's like less than 20, but or around that number. A lot of people haven't played Halo Wars, so I feel like I need to state the obvious now and then, but I'm also trying to cater into other people if they end up watching my channel. But so anyway, my usual strategy is having 3 supply pads or 3 warehouses, 2 air pads for Banshee production, 1 shield generator, 1 temple. So there's 7 places you can use to build on a fully upgraded Covenant base. Same thing with the humans, you have 7 places to build. This is usually my strategy, my go-to. I've seen a lot of high-level people, instead of a shield generator, they'll just build another warehouse. And I'm building these grunts just to take up these neutral reactors, because, you know, my blue teammate is not, so I think it really could have benefited him. But, you know, he may not want to build a barracks to make a marine unit. That might have eaten up some precious time and resources for him, so I'm just getting these grunts over there. And with my Arbiter, I'm scouting for resources for him pretty much. That's usually not the ideal strategy you want to do. What you want to do with the Arbiter is just get to a Covenant base as soon as you can, sometimes a human base, and start rushing. You know, start dropping in suicide grunts or start hot dropping Banshees. Right now I'm wanting to build up a little bit. I don't want to just go to the Arbiter's base, the enemy Arbiter's base, and start attacking with Banshees, because he could rage and kill every single Banshee that I have, which would be like 4 or 5 at this point. So right here I'm kind of contemplating building a new base. It would help me a lot in the long run, but I'm also thinking I don't want this game to end up being a long run. I just want to go in and try to knock one of them out, so it'll be an even 2 versus 2. I'm not even looking at my teammate right now. I don't know what he's doing at all. But so right here, the enemy Arbiter's coming up, going to try to steal one of these reactors. Which that tells me one thing. Either he's going to clear this out for one of his teammates to take, or he's going to take it himself, which probably means he's going to build a Scarab. And with the Scarab, you have to have 3 reactors as a Covenant. Since you can't build reactors as Covenant, you have to upgrade your temple. So that's one benefit that the Covenant have. All you have to do is upgrade your temple twice. And having 3 reactors, or upgraded the temple 2 times, which means is the equivalent of 3 reactors, then that's all you need. You can build a Scarab with 3 reactors. So I'm thinking right here, he's probably going to build a Scarab. I don't want that to happen, because he keeps hop-dropping suicide grunts, which means he's going to hop-drop another one and take it for himself. So I'm thinking, okay, he's probably got the other 2 reactors across the map. So don't want him to build a Scarab, or we're done. Thankfully, he recalled, which means he's gone back to his base and has Arbiter go back to one of these bases that I'm about to attack. So he failed getting that reactor, which, if this were a high-level game, we'd probably already be done. This game would be finished, but thankfully he didn't know how to react to that. And he didn't upgrade his Arbiter, it looked like, so I'm not worried about my Banshees. He's got shields up, so that slows me down a lot. So what I'll do here is I micromanage Banshees like crazy. I forget if they have a cutter or not. If they have a cutter, a human leader, then his leader power is Mac Blast, which means he can send a orbital you know, missile of some kind, wherever he wants on the map that he can see. So right now the Arbiter is hitting me right here. I got my Banshees away because I didn't want the Arbiter to rage and kill them all. And while I'm micromanaging these Banshees, as long as I have them moving, then Cutter can't. He'll have a hard time Mac blasting a good chunk of them. So I'm going to have him go back and forth, hopefully dwindle down this guy's shields. And I'll be able to take his base. Excuse me, I'll be able to take his base out. This is a 2-for-1. I'm also getting over a sickness, and my dog's making noise in the background. So as you can see, I'm super surprised right here. I didn't even realize my teammate was attacking. So he just killed one of the enemies off. Hell on Wheels resigned, so now it's 2 versus 1. And this is a much faster game than most Halo Wars games last. So I'm getting a little cocky here. I'm like, I'll take his Arbiter out, no problem, but I have my Banshees come and assist. This game's pretty much over at this point. It's never good to underestimate your enemy. Definitely never good to underestimate your ally, but when they don't have a microphone, it's extremely hard, obviously, to communicate, to know what they're doing. It's a huge pet peeve of mine, like I said. It gets on my nerves even more when you can click the left analog stick down and an indicator will appear on the map for all your teammates to see. It really pisses me off when teammates without a microphone, people who play this game without a microphone, they'll do that indicator over and over and over, and it's just like, okay, I can't read your mind, man. Like, get a microphone or send me a message and tell me what you want. Like, quit getting aggravated. Usually people just quit if you fail to read their mind and you don't do what, if you don't do what your teammates want you to do, then chances are in 3 versus 3, you'll just get noobs who quit out of a game early. Pretty disrespectful and all that crap, but, you know, this is Xbox Live, where proper internet etiquette doesn't exist. So we're taking out this last guy here. Seems like he's getting desperate with these suicide grunts. I'm just thinking, for real, like, you're done, man. Go ahead and resign. As far as I know, if you resign, then you're keeping the people attacking your base from getting the points. So it's best just to resign and not self-destruct and wait out the clock. So right here, I'm thinking it's over. We've got this until dramatic. There it is. Dramatic silence. If you didn't see, he just built a Scarab, which is what I was afraid of. Anyone who hasn't played this game is thinking, holy crap, that's an Uber unit. There's no way that we can win, but if you don't know how to play the game properly, and you don't micromanage your Scarab, and you don't have engineers healing him, then you're going to lose it pretty fast, as he just did. He did resign, keeping us from getting the points, but, you know, what are you going to do? So that was the game. I surprisingly came in first. My combat efficiency was 5, which means I was the most active. It usually don't mean much in a game. All that matters is who wins and who loses, but no surprise, we won. But at first I thought we were going to win, but then when the teammate quit, I was like, oh no, there's no way. But we ended up coming back. So thanks to Brown for being an awesome teammate. And thank you all for watching. Let me know if any of what I said made sense. Maybe I went a little bit too fast and jumped around a little bit too much, but one of my inspirations for making this video is Basista. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his YouTube channel right, but I'll link his channel in the description. He has great videos for anyone who is serious about playing Halo Wars, or has been for a while, or has been playing the game for a while but just somehow don't know about his channel. Basista has great strategy videos. He does not have specific strategy videos. He's starting to make some with a group of his friends, which are very informative. But usually he'll just upload matches like this, or just matches where he's goofing around. Like, he tries to invent strategies, or he does invent strategies, I should say. Like Super Turtles, he'll make a lot of Cobras, or he'll make a lot of Scarabs to group his friends, and just sit around all match and see how long that they can outlast the enemy before they get tired and quit. Just pretty, you know, if I were playing against them, I'd hate it, but they're pretty entertaining to watch, I think. Anyway, link to channels will be in the description, and let me know if this is fun to watch, and I could upload some more, hopefully with my group of friends. They might be more fun. And they could be live matches where you can hear my voice and us bantering back and forth. But take care, guys.